Hello, hello, dear American Dream Life. Isn't that dreamy, the location? And it's actually just a parking lot. I just came out of the event that was actually for realtors and with from the Asian actually association, and that was a lot of great information about what's going on in the area economically development. So anyhow, so that's just quick kind of explanation where I am, and like I had mentioned, I will be on location and probably won't be able to be so long because of the battery. And I thought, well, kind of the word and the video is like word is 1,000 word, video is even more, to show you those palms, because that's actually the topic for this week. And just reminder before I go there, American Dream Life is how to grow your beliefs, become a united human being, and why it's important than ever. Well, because we get to experience both sides of the equation and unite both of those experiences instead of just going on the one side or the other. And probably that's the simplest explanation that I can present to you. And possibly the audio is not the greatest because I'm in a busy area. And what I want to share about the topic, why I'm sharing. The word came up again. Actually, the minute I mentioned what the word I get to share, I was actually driving also in the car, and I somehow got noticed a street sign of the street name, and the street name was Palm, and that's kind of how that word came about. And I just went further with that thought and like, what can I share about that? And then some other thoughts start developing. Well, it's a plant, it's a palm tree. It's just be. So that's kind of the biggest message of this video today, that they just be. They just, and that's what the message that I'm working on for quite some time, to shift in your awareness instead of doing everything, more being things, so you can more effectively do things and have actually more. So the palm is that great example of that being in a state and somebody walking behind. And what else I want to share? Usually, I provide some supporting words around each word, and what also in the car. So that's kind of very mobile awareness and thoughts that were coming uh, in preparation for that broadcast. Was some of those words are grace, be actually, and joy. So have the grace with the palm. Well, as you can see, they kind of gracefully standing there, and that's how we actually kind of as a human beings can gracefully stand. And I'm not saying just stand and doing nothing, but being, starting from that being, then it creates more effective doing and having actually more. Same with be, just be and just go, and and things start actually working out. How I actually end up at that event today was I opened my email because I was checking on something, and I actually was looking for something else, some classes, continuing at in-person classes, and I came across that event, and I quickly signed up, and I knew that I could still make it. It was like 30 minutes before the event, and so kind of be prepared that things can happen, and when you coming from that state of being, then you can just start doing things like using your intuition and just go forward. So and go for it and it was an amazing one. I'm really glad that I show up here and was provided a lot of great information, created some new connections, and that's amazing. So anyhow, so the third one, joy. So that's the experience of even looking at those palm trees creates a lot of joy. They they not just graceful, they just be there, and also to actually create so much joy when you're looking at the palm, right? So there's all kinds of I live in Arizona area, so there's all kinds of palm trees that we experience. Those I actually am showing you some taller ones, beautiful ones that um, probably have some few years on them, and but there are all kinds of smaller ones, and it's not just that in Arizona, but it's predominantly where you can find even on the parking lots. So and in the landscape, the palms is kind of more of that. So and creates lots of joy. And that's what I want to share. So that's the message short. I'm not sure how much battery life I still have left, and that's kind of how I go, how I coming more from myself, from that state of being, like even on the lower batteries, and standing and having a recording on the parking lot. So that's what I want to share for today. Feel free to share what resonates with the message. What do you what the palm actually word means to you? And this broadcast is being broadcasted through YouTube channel American Dream Live, as well as Facebook group community, private community. There is a link on the YouTube channel to the Facebook group community that you can join, and there are more actually content there. And on the YouTube channel, usually just once a week, live on Thursday afternoon at around 4:15, unless there's some change of schedule that I will adjust the time, or sometimes day. I was for quite some time was trying to just adjust probably time, but not so much day. And what else I want to share here? So logistical, when you like what you see, you can subscribe to be notified of the upcoming broadcasts on the YouTube channel. And there is a reminder usually shows up in the Facebook group community as well. And that's probably about it. And probably sharing information will be easier from the YouTube channel. I usually pre-schedule those broadcasts through the third-party StreamYard, so you will see the notification, like I had mentioned. And sending you so much love, joy, and peace, and enjoy. Take care. Talk soon.